What is up, gents? Matt Chester back to another Title Update 31 video for you guys here today. And today we have some amazing news because yesterday Title Update 31 was confirmed to be put into Cert testing, which means it's being tested right now by Xbox and PlayStation. And yeah, this is amazing because there's updates coming out for Minecraft console editions, because we also got a new console. Just to let you know, I didn't really report on it because I didn't think it was that important for the next update. But yeah, we also got Minecraft Wii U edition, so that's a new console that's finally gonna get updated and everything. And hopefully when it comes out, it's gonna come out with a new update too. So that's awesome. We got a new console. Nintendo now has agreed to have Minecraft. So yeah, now we have it on more consoles, which is amazing. So yeah, today we also got the changelog for TU31, which I'll be talking about today. But before we get into that, we're going to be talking about when the update will come out and exclusive features. So yeah, the update is going to be coming out in about a week, because how Cert testing works is certification testing is what it's called. And how it works is it takes 7 to 10 business days to for an update to finish testing. So we'll potentially see this update come out next week, which is awesome to think about, because that's the newest, biggest update ever. I mean, the changelog, I have it right here, and there is so much stuff on it, and I'm about to tell you, like, it's gonna be a pretty long video just naming all the stuff on this changelog. This is definitely the biggest update we've ever had. So yeah, hopefully by next week we'll have the update. This is amazing, and I cannot wait for it to come out. But also, yeah, so let's talk about exclusive features. 40 has come out and said that the exclusive feature that we apparently saw in the screenshot is actually not an exclusive feature. Sad face. Oh no, man. It's not an exclusive feature. It's not even in the changelog, so I don't know why they wouldn't put it in changelog if it was there. So it's definitely not in the game now. They confirmed it was a bug. It was not an exclusive feature. So sad face, we're not getting exclusive features this update. So we hyped it up, but unfortunately we are not getting exclusive features. It just kind of sucks. But I guess I can see why we are not, because we already have a ton of stuff here. And yeah, so here is the changelog for Title Update 31, which is potentially coming out next week. Alright, so the new items we're getting for the news update is armor stands, raw rabbit, cooked rabbit, rabbit stew, raw mutton, cooked mutton, rabbit's foot, rabbit hide, potion of leaping, potion of water breathing, salmon, cooked salmon, clownfish, pufferfish, blue orchid, allium, azure bluet. Sorry if I'm naming these wrong. I can't really pronounce them that much. Tulips, oxeye, daisy, sunflower, lilac, poppy, which is replacing the rose, rose bush, peony, double tall grass, which is a tall grass that's like grass on top of grass, large ferns, prismarine crystals, and prismarine shards. And now these are the creative only items that we're getting, which is rabbit spawn egg, endermite spawn egg, and guardian spawn egg, which is obviously that's pretty important. And yeah, the new blocks we're getting from the update is podzol, granite, polished granite, andesite, polished andesite, diorite, polished diorite, prismarine, dark prismarine, prismarine bricks, red sand, red sandstone, smooth red sandstone, chiseled red sandstone, red sandstone stairs, sea lanterns, wet sponge, slime blocks, coarse dirt, packed ice, acacia saplings, and dark oak saplings. Alright, so these are the new mobs we're getting. We have 5 of them here. So we get 5 new mobs in this update. It is the endermite, the guardian, the elder guardian, the rabbit, and the chicken jockey. And if you guys don't know what a chicken jockey is, it's a baby zombie on top of a chicken. It is pretty funny. It's a really rare occurrence, but it is pretty funny. I've seen it on the PC. It's really funny to watch it happen. And now it's going to be added into the actual game of Minecraft consoles, which is awesome. And yeah, the new biomes we're getting is Mesa biome, Mega Taiga, Root Forest, Birch Forest, Forest, Savannah, Extreme Hills Plus, Deep Ocean, Snowless Taiga, and 20 more technical small biomes, which is awesomely amazing. So many biomes, and that's like the most biggest feature on this entire changelog is the new biomes, of course. Alright, here's the updated features for fishing. So fishing now has particle effects. Bubbles will show up moving towards the bobber just before the player has something on the hook. This has the appearance of a fish swimming towards the hook. Treasure cannot be caught while fishing. Treasure is split into 3 categories. You can find fish, which has raw fish, salmon, clownfish, and pufferfish. You can find treasure, which is enchanted fishing rods, enchanted bows, enchanted books, name tags, tripwire hooks, lily pads, and saddles. And the junk you can find is damaged fishing rods, water bottles, rotten flesh, string, leather, bowl, stick, bone, tripwire hooks, ink sacks, and damaged leather boots. So yeah, that's the new stuff. That's the new fishing system we're getting with an update. That's awesome. Oh, let me take a breath here. There's a lot of stuff on this. Alright, now we have Enchanting. So there's a new enchanting system which now consumes lapis lazuli. It has been rebalanced, and enchanted books can now receive multiple enchants at once. So yeah, enchanted books can now have multiple enchantments on them, which is awesome. Alright, we have an update to villagers. Villagers can now have additional professions and trading schemes. Villagers can now harvest their own crops. They can breed when willing. They can breed when you give them 3 bread, 12 carrots, or 12 potatoes. Villagers return to witches when struck by lightning. That's pretty cool. I like to see that. I like to see that happen. Nether portals, as an update too. New nether portal building rules. Any rectangular shape from 4 to 5 to 23 by 23. So yes, you can build a huge nether portal if you want to, or you can build it to the regular size if you want to, but now you can build it almost as big as you want, all the way up until 23 by 23. That is a pretty big nether portal that we're going to be getting. That's awesome. If the portal in the nether is big enough, gas can travel through it. So if you make a big nether portal in the nether, then you can actually have gas travel through it. So that can be pretty dangerous. You gotta watch out for that. Obsidian can now be activated by any fire block within the frame. So that means you can go to the nether. If you have fire near it, like if your house is on fire and you have a nether portal right next to it, it can actually activate it itself. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, we have an update to dispensers, so they can place pumpkins or the wither skeletons skulls to spawn golems and withers, and will only place them if the body of the golem or wither is already built in a valid congregation. Alright, we have an update to anvils, which have been rebalanced. New crafting, we can now craft mossy stone bricks, chiseled stone bricks, and yeah, they are now available via crafting, which is pretty cool. I did not know you can craft those. Can you even craft those on PC? I don't know. Can you even craft those on PC? Is that exclusive? I don't know. Tell me in the comments whether you can craft those blocks in the PC or not. I don't know. I don't think you can. That might be an exclusive then. Huh. I never heard of that. Anyway, let's get back to the updates of furnaces. You can crack stone bricks and sponge are now available via smelting. When a furnace runs out of fuel, the smelting progress will rewind at twice the speed. Empty furnaces will only accept fuel in empty buckets in the fuel slot. Item frames, as an update, item frames now emit a redstone signal and can rotate in 8 directions. Okay, so now item frames can actually emit a redstone signal, which is pretty cool. Redstone comparators can now detect the rotation of an item in an item frame and output an equivalent power signal. I don't know what that means because I'm not really that good with redstone, but I'm guessing it's good for you redstone people out there. Buttons can now be placed on the top and bottom of blocks. That should be helpful. Power activator rails can now dismount and tiles writing mobs riding minecarts. Cauldrons with water in them will put out burning players, taking away 1 water level each time. Okay, so now you can put yourself out of fires in cauldrons. It's pretty cool. Alright, we got a new block. We got another new block, which is when harvested with Silk Touch enchantment, the huge mushroom block will appear on all sides rather than the one with spores. So now if you mine the red mushroom blocks, it actually shows up as a red mushroom block, which is pretty awesome. So that is officially a new block. That for some reason they didn't put in the new blocks, but it's kind of like an updated texture, so I guess it's not a new block. But it is pretty cool that we now have an actual mushroom block in there that looks different from the regular one you have. Alright, sponge can now you can now find sponge in survival mode again with new behaviors and textures. Sponge turns into wet sponge when it soaks up water. Water particles appear around the sponge when this happens. Sponge can destroy water blocks from 5 blocks away in a kind of spear, and sponge soaks up water only once the water is touching it. So yeah, sponge is actually helpful this update finally, because it soaks up water. So if you ever have like a flood in your house or something, make sure you get your sponge around, and you can just suck up all that water. Alright, Sugarcane can now has a different color and shade depending on the biome. So baby zombies can now drop XP. Creepers can now be ignited with flint and steel. That's pretty cool. Zombie pigmen can now forgive you after a short time, but will continue to attack you until they lose their distance. Witches can now drink potions of water breathing when they're trapped underwater. Okay, that makes them way more dangerous now since we have the potion of water breathing. Witches can actually use that to their advantage. That's pretty scary. They can also drop a potion of water breathing upon death as a rare drop. So we got another rare drop for the witch. You can also drop a potion of water breathing. The jungle biomes can now be found, melons can now be found in patches similar to pumpkins. So sweet. You can now find melons actually above ground, which is pretty cool. You can find melons inside jungle biomes. That's pretty cool. Alright, swamp biomes, you can now find blue orchid flowers, and in the shallower parts you can find lily pads with staggered dirt between them. In the plains biome you can find azure bluets, oxeye daisies, and sometimes tulips, and can also generate double tall grass. Extreme hills biome can now have snow as high as they go. Gravel can now replace ground cover. Flat valleys near sea level and can generate slightly higher now. That's pretty cool. Ocean biomes contain only gravel on the floor instead of sand, dirt, and gravel. Desert temples now spawn with stained clay instead of dyed wool. There's also a new landscape feature, which is the ocean monument. So yes, we got the new feature, landscape feature, or a new generated structure, which is the ocean monument, which you can find in ocean biomes, and it contains the guardians, elder guardians. You can also find prismarine shards and stuff. It's pretty cool. And yeah, so we also have new enchantments, which is the Luck of the Sea 1 through 3, Lure 1 through 3, and Death Strider 1 through 3. Alright, so now we're getting into the changes and bug fixes. So sheep can now drop mutton when they die. Arrows decelerate much more quickly underwater and extinguish if on fire. Most mobs can now swim. Skeletons run away from wolves. That's pretty funny. Creepers, skeletons, wither skeletons, and zombies drop their heads when killed by charged creepers. Okay, so now I can get actually heads in survival now. That's pretty cool. Spiders can no longer see you through solid blocks. Babies' growth can be accelerated by feeding them. There's a fix for players adding additional layers above the maximum height in super flat. Added flint and steel and fire charge sound effect when in 90 blocks. Updated the audio from cows and mushrooms. Updated the audio from minecarts and created a new tutorial world. So yeah, we have a new tutorial world for the game, which is obviously gonna be explaining all these new features. There's literally like, there's gotta be at least 50 features in this. Like seriously, this is a long page I'm reading off of. This video has been really long. It's just been an update video. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here before my video, like my camera, like messes up or something, because that was a lot of features that I just mentioned right there. So yeah, that was the changelog for Untitled Chapter 31. We're also unfortunately not getting any exclusive features, which kind of stinks. But I guess I understand. I mean, we already have a ton of stuff here. We can still hope for in the future. Everyone was hoping for exclusive features, but unfortunately we're not going to be getting that. Before you see it, confirm on Twitter that they're not going to be able to get this. And yeah, that is a changelog for Title Update 31. If you guys did enjoy and want to see this changelog for yourself, I'll link it in the description if you guys want to read it yourselves and everything. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe for more future videos in the future. And follow me on Twitter. It will be in the description, and share something on social media you guys want to. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.